All right. No live today. Just a regular old Tuesday pod. That's right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Weeknights. I am JD, aka He Who Pods. Glasses on today. Ring light here today. So also rear view mirror. That's me. And we got some stuff to talk about. So let's get right to it. Where we gonna start? Let me start with Megan Thee Stallion. Pull us up. Yeah, let's talk about the ladies first. Nigga sent me the Dashing D's profile. That is not what I pressed. All right, here we go. Who is because of them? Yo, Dash, what kind of shit? All right. Hopefully this is a credible source. If not, y'all could blame Dash for this one. But it says here, this is from Because of Them, who I do not know who this source is. Dash sent me this. And I'm going to have to start checking Dash's sources because this is crazy. But it says here, Megan Thee Stallion and Boondocks producer Carl Jones to launch new anime series on Prime Video. It says she's taking her love for anime from the cosplay stage to the creator chair. Megan Thee Stallion, Grammy-winning artist known for dropping bars and bending genres, just announced that she's teaming up with the Boondocks executive producer Carl Jones to bring her very own anime series to life. The announcement came during her appearance at DreamCon, the fan favorite convention that celebrates Black excellence in anime, comics, and gaming. While plot details and the show's title are still under wraps, Megan teased just enough to send fans into a frenzy. Quote, "You ain't never seen an anime like this ever in your life." The show will stream exclusively on Prime Video, and Megan Thee Stallion was quick to praise her collaborator. Shout out to Jones. "We really did our thing," she said. "We took a long time putting this together, and it's finally coming. So you can only imagine how we coming with this anime." Megan Thee Stallion and Carl Jones. What the hell? That's her quote. All right, there it is. I think this is interesting. I'm not excited, but I am curious. I'm a big Boondocks fan, and he was y'all know about him if you know about Boondocks. I don't got to say anything there. And so I'm curious to see how this will go. I have no details except that there's a collaboration coming. So y'all know me. I'm waiting to see a trailer or something. But it is exciting news nonetheless, and I thought it was worth reporting on. Hopefully this is real because I never heard of Because of Them. So yeah. But that's a quick one for y'all. From the ladies there, Megan Thee Stallion. And what I think is dope is Meg is really pursuing her love of anime. It's not just a trend or something she's doing to get views. She clearly really likes it. And if she's able to take that and turn it into something creative and something good, I think that's fly. From fan to creator. I dig, that I respect, that I applaud. What else we got for y'all? Instagram, come on, man. We doing a show here. Thank you. All right, this is from Entertainment Tonight, a source that I do know. It says here Keke Palmer and SZA are returning for One of Them Days sequel. And
how was this fit for your first movie?
Terrifying, but
no, that's an old clip. Sorry. I thought there was some interesting information there, but no, there's not. All right, it says here I'm getting a call, probably because someone thinks we're doing a live. I'm going to answer this. Hello, sir. I'm not live today. I'm actually recording the episode right now. No, it's fine. You're going to be in the episode. Now you're going to live forever, Dave. No, it's great. I know. And then things done changed in the words of Biggie. No, I appreciate you. I hit you back. Peace. See, my YouTube co-host, David, calling to see What's up? Why you not on the live, man? That is too funny. All right. It says here, Keke Palmer and SZA are about to have one of them days again. Oh, another one of them days. It says, Entertainment Tonight can confirm that TriStar Pictures is officially cooking up a sequel to the hit comedy. They got some nerve calling it a hit comedy. Anyway, to the hit comedy One of Them Days with Keke and SZA back in action and the original creative dream team returning. They giving this shit a lot of props. Did this movie even do well? I'm about to look up their numbers. Entertainment Tonight was exclusively on set with Keke and SZA for the first film and couldn't resist asking, would they do it all again? All right, I'm looking up these numbers because they acting like they might have some kind of investment in this movie. Like this is they really hyping up the first film like this shit was a classic or something. One of them days box office numbers. Okay, it says here on Gemini, aka Google, that One of Them Days, a comedy starring Keke Palmer and SZA, has earned 51.89 million worldwide. The film opened to 11.8 million domestically. Its domestic gross is 50.05 million, with international earnings at 1.84 million, according to Box Office Mojo. Yeah, so the shit, like, all right. I don't want to be a hater, but I'm. Oh, okay. All right. Now, this is Wiki. I don't know if this is true. I repeat, I don't know if this is true, but it says here in Wikipedia that the film's budget was only 14 million. Okay, listen. If the film's budget was 14 million and y'all made 51, then yes, they did a damn good job because really you want to do double, right? That's usually how it goes. So they did a lot more than double. So, all right, if that's true, then yeah, I guess it does. As far as the as far as the um studio would be concerned, then yeah, making more than double makes it a good film for them, and that's probably enough. I'm trying to confirm if this is true or not. Let me see. Collider. Okay, let's see what Collider says. Mm. Oh yeah, it says One of Them Days has embarked on its digital run as the second biggest hit of 2025. Okay, yeah. Listen, this is not saying what their budget was. Don't nobody care about the Rotten Tomatoes score, nigga. That's not what we here to look at. Nobody give a damn about that. What was the budget? That's what we trying to find out, mother flower. Yeah, I ain't even got it, Collider. You made me click it for no ass reason. All right, man. Listen. Um, Variety wrote something. Oh, but this is just about opening weekend. All right, man. Listen, that's enough. I'm not gonna sit here and okay. IMDb, who I trust, also says budget was estimated at 14 million. Yeah. So listen, I sit corrected. One of them days did what it was supposed to do for that company, for that film studio. And that's what matters. It don't matter what JD thinks. JD also did not watch the movie. So JD is going to shut the hell up. That would be me. I'm going to shut the hell up. Congratulations to Keke Palmer and SZA and the whole team involved, including Issa Rae. Get your money, ladies. Shit. Maybe y'all could get a whole trilogy out of this thing. I have no idea. But, listen, I am not mad at people getting their coin. Get y'all money, ladies. I didn't know it was like that. I feel, feel a little silly. I did not know. I was unaware because, I didn't hear much about it. I know Dash saw it, but That was really it. Well, what I do know is Samuel L. Jackson has some things to say in a recent interview that I thought was worth sharing. Here's Samuel Jackson himself.
Any roles you wish you haven't had yet that you'd like to do? No, I do movies that I want to go see. I do popcorn movies. I don't do movies that, I'm going to get an Oscar for, a statue for. Yeah, I got an Oscar, but I got an Oscar because I've done so many movies, which is fine. Yeah, I think an honorary Oscar, yes, an Oscar, fine. But I don't, pick a movie and win an Oscar if I do this. Oh, God, no. Do people do that? Fuck yeah. People out there statue chasing all the time. Any roles you...
People out there statue chasing all the time. I love Samuel L. Jackson, man. Listen, Sam gonna keep it real. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't homies, but I'ma say it like we homies. Sam gonna keep it real, okay? Sam said, I don't pick movies that try to win me a little statue. I make movies that I want to go watch. I respect that. Sam said, if I ain't into it, I ain't doing it. And I don't give a fuck who is into it. So I appreciate Sam keeping it real. And Sam saying, hey, I don't do it, but a lot of these motherfuckers out here, they do it. They out here chasing that shit for real. I thought that was dope. I thought it's dope that he kept it real. And he even made fun of himself. He said, I got an honorary Oscar. Said, I didn't really get no Oscar. He said, I got an Oscar because I just did too many movies. I respect that. I think that is hilarious and honest. I appreciate his candor. And yeah, that was I got that from Complex. And even Complex caption says Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, they put his whole name. Look at that. Anyway, it says always keeps it real. What's your favorite Samuel Jackson movie? Uh Probably The Negotiator. If I had to choose one, that's the first one that comes to mind. Great film, The Negotiator. But yeah, man, I just wanted to give Sam his props for keeping it real and make it. I feel like Sam just a real dude. You know what I'm saying? Like Sam and Denzel, they just gonna be real regardless whether we like it or not, whether the industry likes it or not, and I appreciate that about them. So that's that. Those are my topics, and I'll be right back with something special for y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, the return of Dash. Yeah!
Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. All right. So Dash is back in a small capacity for now.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is going to be the Dash topic of the day. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah, I can't do
So
too
talk
much.
to us.
Can't
Right.
do too much. So I'm here in a limited capacity, but I'm here.
That's right.
So
And we happy to have you back. We
thank
being
you.
me. I don't care if nobody else ain't happy.
I
I'm
know,
happy.
because the people were in the lives. They were loving you. I don't know how they're gonna feel about me being back.
Yeah, they'd be all right. They'd be all right.
Anywho, sorry if I'm fidgeting a lot. It's because I have to sit with a pillow on my stomach. So
It's all good. You got to do whatever you got to do. We just happy the recovery house is allowing this to happen. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know. I know. So anyway, the BET Awards
Yep,
happened
they
last
did.
night.
Mhm.
Culture's biggest night, as they call it. Um, happened on June 9th, which was strange because normally the BET Awards is the last. The BET Experience weekend is the last weekend of June. So I'm curious as to why they moved it, but in any
You
event,
know, you gotta call your connects.
I know I haven't spoken to anyone, but I do intend to find out.
Okay, we'll be waiting on your report.
But yeah, so it moved this year. It was on June 9th on a Monday. It's usually on a Sunday. So they had a lot of different things going on. Um
Right.
but it happened. I watched some of it. I did not watch all of it, but we should talk about some of the highlights, some of the performances and awards and things like that. Um the first thing that I think was probably one of the biggest things that they did, and they've been teasing this for weeks now, is that they did a 106 in Park reunion.
Yep.
So they actually set up a 106 in Park stage,
Hmm.
and had it mirror the stage of 106 in Park, and had all the past hosts. Well, evidently all of the past hosts didn't make it there. AJ wasn't there.
I was gonna say I
And
didn't see AJ and Frito.
no, Free was there. AJ was not there. And Roxy was not there. Apparently, AJ and Roxy were supposed to be there. Like it was, we were told prior that they would be there, but for whatever reason, they weren't there. Roxy did put out a statement today. Somebody told me that AJ put out a statement, but I didn't see it, so I can't speak on what he said. But Roxy basically said that she had a job come up, like a really important job come up at the last minute that she couldn't turn down. So it just
Got to pay the
logistics
bills
didn't work. Listen, okay.
because
You got to pay the bills.
Clearly BET ain't
I'm
paying
not
the
mad.
bills.
Like, girl, get your money, okay?
Right,
Because that's at the end of the day gotta end with some dollars in your
with some
pocket.
dollars. Absolutely.
So they did like a countdown, a 106 in Park countdown within the show.
Okay, that's cool.
And that's how they did some of the performances. So each set of hosts would come out and they would introduce a different performer. I'm gonna try to remember everybody. I did not take. Listen, guys, I'm here on a limited capacity. I did not take notes,
Oh, I was
so
gonna say I didn't
I'm
expect
winging it.
notes. Yeah, I didn't expect notes from the recovery
So I'm
house.
winging it. But Jim Jones performed "Ballin'."
Okay,
Um, oh my gosh, why am I drawing a blank now? Who performed before Jim Jones?
I think I
I
have
don't even
answers.
remember. Bow Wow performed. Bow Wow was uh, the number one song, I guess you could say.
This says Ashanti, Bow
Ashanti.
Wow, A. Marie, Jim Jones, and Keisha Cole.
Yes. So those were the performers. I feel like they all did great. I watched the full performance. They were great. We'll talk about A. Marie a little bit more later in the week, but
Yeah.
but
Yes, we
A.
will.
Marie's performance was great. I thought she did a good job. I just want to say, and again, we will dive into this a little bit deeper later in the week. A. Marie has a really good stage presence. She's really good with engaging with her audience. I didn't realize this about her before, but she's very engaging. And I think that helps her when she's performing. Because it's not, she's not the biggest superstar, right? But she gets on stage and she gives it to you like she is, and I appreciate that very much. I think
And
stage
that's what you're
presence is
supposed to
super
do.
important. Right.
Yeah, I
Right.
totally agree.
So
That's what you're supposed to do. Whether you
yeah.
are a nobody or Beyonce, you're supposed to go
Right.
up there
I was
and
trying not to
give
say her
them,
name.
as my boy Days would say, you got to
Uh-huh.
give them your Anita Baker,
Right.
the best that you've got.
Exactly. And who else? Jim Jones was cool. He had a lot of energy on stage. I feel like I haven't seen him that energetic in a while. So that
Okay,
was cool to see. Um,
because you know that Clips album coming out.
listen, energy, okay? Because
Hey,
Clips is ready. And we are ready for it, okay?
facts.
Like,
We're definitely
um,
reviewing that the day it drops.
absolutely. So Jim Jones was cool. Who else did you say? Run it back for me.
Keisha Cole,
Keisha Cole. Keisha Cole was
Ashanti.
great. Ashanti was great. I felt like it was a lot of dancing happening. And I
Hmm.
get it, it's an award show. The BET Awards, there's a huge performance factor. And when I say that, I mean there's a lot of bells and whistles that come with performing at the BET Awards. We've said this in the past before, even with female rappers, it's like they go extra hard at dancing and moving around the stage and really engaging the crowd. And
Yeah,
it makes sense, right? They're not performing for fans. I shouldn't say they're not performing for fans, but they're not performing for casual fans. They're performing for people in the industry. They're performing
right.
for their peers. So there's a different level of energy that I think they bring to the BET Awards stage, or any award show for that matter, but BET Awards in particular because it's celebrating our culture. So there's even more, I think, of a thought to bring it, right? Like give it your all, like where your
Yeah,
peers are
but like,
watching.
but my hate remains the same. I don't want to see Glorilla tap dancing. I saw Glorilla tap dancing.
I was gonna get to Glow. We didn't get to Glow yet. Don't do that.
All right, I'm sorry.
Don't
Yeah.
do that, because I love me some Glow, and I
Me
was gonna
too.
sing her
But that's
praises.
why I don't want to see her tap dancing, because Glow is a hood chick. I don't want to see Glow tap dancing. Tap
Here's the thing.
dancing is not on brand for Glorilla. And I'm
It's
not
not.
hating. Now
It's
the
it's
ass
on
out
brand.
chaps was on brand.
It was. So here's what I'll say about Glow, since we're here, right? What I'll say about Glow is I think that Glow is working on her craft. I think, and that doesn't equal tap dancing. So don't take that the wrong way. But what I do think it means is that she's trying to level up her game. She's not staying in a box. She's not letting where she started define her. I think she's reinventing herself as she goes along, which I think is perfectly fine when you're finding your footing as an artist. Um I thought it was really cool that I thought she did great. Like, the tap dancing thing was peculiar because it was Glorilla tap dancing,
That's what I'm
but
saying.
I also feel like, again, when you're tasked with giving your all, giving like big stage presence and whatnot, you start to think outside the box. At least maybe I feel like maybe you should.
Mhm.
So while this isn't like something I really cared to see from Glorilla, I feel like she went for it. And that's what I like about her. I like the fact that she is like trying to level herself up as an artist and as a performer. Um because she's done some performances that were okay. Like, her rapping was fine, but then the performance part of it was not great. And
Yeah,
it's
great.
and it's and it's not to say, here's what I think. I think if you're gonna dance, you gotta dance. You gotta come with it. If you're just
Mhm.
gonna walk around the stage, then that's fine too. Then do that. But I think what she's realizing, or at least what her and her team are thinking, is that we want her to be a performer. She's being that performer. So do it, cause some other artists get on stage and very lazily walk around and don't even give us energy, or they're just going along to get along. And I like that she's kind of figuring it out. Like, maybe she'll never tap dance again because maybe it just didn't resonate with us, right? But at least she tried it, I guess, is
Mhm.
how I feel.
Mhm.
I don't know.
I think you have to be careful as an artist, um, when you're doing certain things. I understand every award show has things they require, but I think we
Yeah,
have to be careful of how much we tap dance for
yeah,
these award shows, pun intended.
yeah. Of course, and I definitely agree with that. Um, but I thought she looks great. I think she looks great. I'm not gonna talk
Always.
about her nose. Um,
I wouldn't even go bring it up.
but I think she looks good. I also was wondering, she accepted an award, and this is why I wanted to make Lo a separate topic, but let's just go with it. So she won an award last night. Apparently it was her first BET award. She's won a hip hop award before, but never a BET award. So
Oh,
guess what category she won?
don't say best new artist.
No. Best new
Oh, because
artist was
I was gonna walk
Leon
off.
Thomas,
Okay, that sounds about right.
who also performed. He performed Mutt, and it was great. Um, no. Guess
Sorry,
again.
what did she win?
Best gospel song. With Kirk Franklin. Her song with Kirk Franklin and the Maverick City
All right,
Choir.
we got 3 minutes left, so I'm not even gonna say anything.
No,
Congratulations to Glorilla.
I wanted you to say something. That's why I wanted to bring it up. What you mean?
It's bogus.
So she won Best Gospel, and she went up there when she accepted her award. She was like, "Well, thank you." She was like, "Even though
Kanye is
I've
somewhere
been,"
pissed off right now.
she's like, "Even though I." Kanye. She said, even though I've been nominated for six different awards, and this is the award that I'm just winning
You
this
know what
year.
that was? That was she's performing. We got to give her
We gotta throw
something.
her a bone. Yeah, so she won. She won Best Gospel.
Now, this is what I'm gonna say. If Glorilla comes out with an entire gospel album, blame BT.
Yeah. Yeah. And I thought she's so likable. Like she got up there and was like, I didn't think Kirk Franklin was gonna say yes because you know the type of music I make.
Right.
I thought she was cute and she was fun and she was endearing. I also peeped everybody talking about her nose, but I think she's been doing speech classes
Oh, okay.
because her accent was there, but it wasn't as
Okay.
strong as it normally is.
Got you. Okay.
So I know we don't have a lot of time, but
Nope. Kendrick
um,
won best album of the year.
yes, he did. He accepted his award.
I think the best part of that was Kevin Hart giving him extra awards.
Kevin Hart was really funny, but Kevin Hart like has really good chemistry with BET, so that wasn't surprising to me. He's great as a host.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, he gave him a lot of awards. Another funny moment of the night was when Jamie Foxx won his Icon Award, and Stevie Wonder was the one who presented the award to him, and he made jokes about Stevie Wonder being able to see.
I'm not even gonna that one. I'm not commenting on
His daughter Corinne was like, Dad, stop.
that one. I'm not commenting on.
Because it was very in the moment where he was like, but how does he know? Stevie, how do you know? I was like, what in the world? Oh my gosh, a week ago I could not laugh without my belly hurting. So I'm like, this is good. We're doing good. Anyway, what else? I'm trying to think of what else. So the 106 in Park was part was cool, and I'm glad that they did that. Um, there was also a Quincy Jones tribute, which we expected. We spoke about that months ago when the Grammys happened. Miles Caton, Luke James, and Lucky Day did that tribute. They did a
Okay.
great job. Um,
And you
who
said the
else?
Jamie Foxx tribute was good.
The Jamie Foxx tribute was good too. Babyface was there. Listen, if Babyface is doing a tribute to you, like I feel like you could. You, it's okay. You've lived at that point. Like
Right.
Babyface
Right.
is doing a tribute to you.
Right.
Like that's a big deal. But Babyface, yeah, he did Unpredictable. Ludacris came out. Jennifer Hudson came out and did something. There's somebody in between that I'm missing right now, but his tribute was really really good. He got up there. He made a very long speech. He would not get off the stage. And when I say would not get off the stage, I mean would not get off the stage and then would not get off the stage again.
Damn.
It went on for a really long time, kind of like me right now. But it went on for a
I was trying to let you rock. The timer
a
already
really
went off.
long
You
time
know.
because I want to make sure I cover all the bases before I get up. Um,
Hey, there's
but
always tomorrow.
yeah, but we're not gonna talk about the BT Awards tomorrow. You know that, so we might as well just
Then,
close it out
then
now.
in the words of Glorilla, let her cook. Go ahead.
Right. Glorilla performed "Let Her Cook," and then she performed the new song
Typa.
"Typa"
Typa.
with Keisha Cole. Um, that was fine. I
Yeah. You don't
that
like the
was fine.
song.
I didn't care for it.
You
No.
know. I could tell on your face.
Yeah, I didn't. It was fine. I thought it was something else. It's escaping me right now, but I'm pretty sure it's a sample. And I was just like, huh? What do?
So the
Oh,
song sample was Love by Keisha Cole.
that's what it is. So yeah, no, I didn't really care for their performance together. I preferred Glow's performance on her own, doing Let Her Cook. I just wasn't really into it. That I don't know. It was fine. I didn't need it. Um, who am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. I don't know, but all in all, I think it was a great show. People are saying really good things about it. I feel like if I know you won't, but if anybody has the time to sit down and watch a couple hours of BET Awards, they should. I didn't watch the whole thing, as I said, but I feel like it's worth it to watch it because it was a good BET Awards. I think it's better than some that we've seen in recent years. Um, and I like the way they were, highlighting all these artists and the fact that 106 in Park would have been 25 years old at this point, and Bow Wow came out, who, you know, he's always been deemed Mr. 106 in Park for not
Chad.
only yes, for not only hosting. That was another funny thing. So Kevin Hart at the beginning of the show was like, I'm only going to refer to people by their government names.
That's funny.
I can't laugh too hard, but he was like, I will only refer. So he starts calling Snoop Dogg by his real name, Lil Wayne, everybody. He was calling them by.
Oh, Little Wayne performed, right? Did you get to see it?
Oh, I forgot about that. But yes, I did see Lil Wayne perform. It was fine. Yeah, he I think he did.
I heard
I
he
think he did a
performed
good
like
job.
this.
Yeah, and he had his cup with him.
That's
Yeah,
why I don't have a
that's what
cup, I
you
have a
mean. Yeah,
bottle.
he had his
Yes.
cup with him and was sipping from it, and I was just like, oh, he still does this.
Yeah, I heard he had a Stanley with him.
Yeah, yeah, it was a little Stanley, one of the little one of the little ones. Yeah, and he went and took a sip, and I was just like, oh, but sir, you getting old. You can't. What is in your cup? And I know we're not allowed to ask that from years past. We know that we're not supposed to ask that, but I really do want to know, like, what is in that man's cup? Because today, Lil Tunchi, Big Tunchi, I don't know what we call him now, Tunchi.
Wayne. We call him Wayne.
Sir, don't do this. Don't do this. He's about to go on tour. He better not be going on tour with that cup.
His tour already started. It did.
Which we'll talk about this week because I can't sit for much longer. But we will talk about the beginning of his tour and the fact that his album dropped. We will not be reviewing the Carter Six. We will
Ladies
not.
and gentlemen, this has been Weeknights. Thank you for being here. We'll see
And
y'all
thank you.
tomorrow.
Oh, I was just going to say, and thank y'all for supporting my co host while I was gone. I really appreciate it, but I'm the co host now. I'm back. I'm back.
Starting
But I
shit.
appreciate
Starting shit
y'all.
on day one.
Yep, exactly. Bye.